guys. And there's our barrel down there we went in last night. We had a little too much vodka, I think.
Right there.
Or at least that guy did.
Take care, guys.
Thank you, Sam and Chad, for that wicked shot of the falls. I wish I was there with you guys, but it does look really cold, doesn't it? I got word that Sam and Chad were going to be going down there for a father-son getaway, and I sent Sam a quick message saying, dude, can you please get me a decent short little video shot of those falls frozen over right now? And he's like, no worries, bro, I'll see what I can do. And that's what he did. So thanks again, guys. Awesome stuff. Looked great. I hope you guys had a great time. I know you did. I saw the Facebook pictures. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the channel, the daily random vlog. Random Andrew here. Today, we've had a slight little bit warmer weather. And I keep hearing something rattling on that camera. You guys hear that? Anyhow, slightly warmer weather today, so that snow is like super packing snow. I've had a few ideas to do with that whole tunnel in the track, the course. I'm going to do some more work on it today. I've had a late start to today. To be honest, I couldn't sleep last night. I'm sure many of you out there have had those nights where you lay there for hours and hours. Comfier on one side, and all of a sudden, no, I got to be on the other side. And you're like tossing and turning and not really sleeping. So I think I did actually fall asleep around 6:30 or 7 o'clock. And then the vlog was late going up. I'm sure you who watch the videos daily noticed today it was up a little later than usual. That is why. But nonetheless, it's posted, it's there. I'm also sharing probably every 4 or 5 vlogs on Reddit now. Username The Real Random Andrew, or I'll have to post that up later. I'll look it up and I'll write down what it actually is. So if you want to find me on Reddit, you can find me on Reddit. And I'll probably add it in the description down below if you noticed all my social media stuff down there. Anyhow, what I've been working on so far today though, because it's not been a waste of a day, it's never a wasted day. I'm redoing the wiring for the switch and the position for the switch that I've been using for the winch. It's just a simple on-off 2-position switch. I'm still in need of a 3-position switch, or maybe just bite the bullet and get a wireless winch controller. It'd be a lot better. And if I ever put a plow on the front of my Deadbolt, like for this white gross stuff out there, then I could remotely operate the winch to lift and lower that snowplow. Unfortunately, the only reason I haven't ran out and just grabbed one up yet is because, well, it's extra funds I don't really have. It would be really, really cool if anybody wanted to just kind of randomly donate a winch controller, wireless winch controller, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And I honestly don't expect it to, so you get creative. You find solutions, I guess is the point that I'm getting to. I'll show you the solution right here. Okay, this is the underside of the Deadbolt. Here's my switch. It's really cool where I mounted it. I'll get to that in a minute. Note the wire covering to protect it from branches and sticks and stuff, because let's face it, we do some hardcore trailing, and that's probably what cut my servo wire the first time I lost servo control. Now it just goes up 2 wires all the way to this modified servo plug that I made. It's just a 2-prong one, so I can just flip it around or reverse my polarity. Reversing the polarity reverses the winch direction. Try something out here so get a better focus on that. Hey, thanks for that tip. I can't remember the YouTube user that commented, but they mentioned, try holding your hand behind what you're trying to focus on or an object. I've got very discolored. I'm not really white today. I'm kind of going red, eh? Not like tan red either. That's just like blood pressure or something. Anyways, that little tip works perfect. Boom, look at that, focus. So yeah, just pot it in place with hot glue to keep it out of harm's way. And then I've got a female, no, that would be the male because the wires are in that end, or the prongs. So, on with how I positioned it. Can you see it down in there? And then I can just reach my finger in. And once I do the bucket and actually have a scale, seat, wheel, driver, you can actually have his hand on that winch switch, because that'll be a 3-position switch. Or I might just add a 3-position switch in right beside it. So I'll have a power on and off plus what position I want it to be in. Now I realize a 3-position switch, when it's in the forward position, is one polarity, center position is off, and the back position is reverse polarity. So having a second power switch is almost redundant, but it's kind of like a failsafe. I like this. You know, the Deadbolt, it's not really one of them scale bodies guys really put a lot of work into, but I'm slowly turning it into one. It'll be a Deadbolt like no other. I think one of the other big visual improvements, and it might help keep some mud from flinging up onto the top of the truck, is those nice fender flares. Does anybody know which fender flares fit the Deadbolt? I mean exact fit, no trimming or anything, just install. I'm gonna have to look those up because that might be a future investment. Also, yeah, I know, living room's a little bit of a mess. I've been doing some house cleaning. That is only there temporarily. That. Can you guess what I was doing? Yeah, I had it set up so I could crawl up onto the little, somewhat of a garage platform. The garage. Okay, what I got here, what I've been meaning to show you, but I keep getting distracted. This was originally just supposed to be like a start gate platform, kind of like what Medic uses on his outdoor backyard course, which, by the way, Aaron, DJ Medic, if you're watching, very inspiring. I think every scale RC addict out there wants their own backyard course, and you've set the perfect model for things you can put in that. But the start gate, that's like the piece de resistance. That's pretty cool. I wanted to make this look a lot like Medic's, but not the same. Not the same. Nothing can be exactly the same because that guy's pretty dang unique, and I don't want to infringe upon his uniqueness. So I am actually going to be making a few of these. I'm going to do a more of a custom, a little bit wider start gate, but I want to start making, well, I don't know, correct me if they're out there, but I haven't seen anybody doing this yet. I want to make wenching gates. And that could be just simply 2 flag posts or, you know, 2 gate markers positioned in a complicated area where you have no choice but to wench your way up and through the gate. Well, what about a wenching gate platform? I was just doing this for fun. No battery in the truck, letting it pull, I guess it would be against the drag force brake as it's turning. The wench is strong. The wench is strong. It actually pulls the Deadbolt up these rocks without any added power. You know, like if you had a battery and you'd be assisting it with the power of the motor. And yeah, it was a bit of a fight, and I had to hold the platform in place, otherwise it would have just pulled the platform down instead of pulling the truck up. But it did it, and I kind of like the idea. This is just playing around with the idea right now, but as those who trail with us, and those who know me, and those who actually listen when I speak, I've been talking about how I want to do some scale competitions here in Elgin County, like St. Thomas area, so we can't really say in town because there's a lot of really, really nice trails. Some wider trails, less narrow, so you can actually have groups of people go down and do these small competitions, even if they're big competitions. I've been watching a few of them. If you're a fan of RC Sparks, you'll know he goes out to the Tough Truck competitions, or the Tough Truck, don't say it too many times, or you can't say it, the TTC, and they have some serious competitions. They have a fantastic set of guidelines they go by, the point systems, the way their gates are marked so you know which ways you've got to go through them directionally. Yeah, I'd like to actually, if anybody can get a hold of Crazy Joe for me and request a set of the rules and regulations and the guidelines. We're not doing tough truck competition. Okay, we're not trying to infringe on anybody else's ideas or competition, but I need good guidelines to go by, ones that make sense, ones that are proper, and I figured the TTC has the perfect guidelines for that. they got it done. They got her made, and it's a really nice comp. But we all can't get out to Alberta, so we need to see that kind of action down here. I do know there is other scale crawls and scale comps in the area. One called Berkeley. That's not actually too far from where we are. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour drive, I think. And it's a pretty big thing too, but that's there. That's not here. Okay, so we need to get working on getting those things done, getting these competitions going, a few of them a year at least. Maybe even get some trophies done to hand out that winners would have their names put on, bring back next year for the next year's winner to win. I don't know. They're all just ideas at this point, but it's ideas that birth the start to great things. And I'm hoping we can get some really great things on the go this year now that we've kind of had a year to get into the hobby, learn a little more what it's about. Sure, I love just free trailing, but I think competitions might really be where it's at, and that's where you really hone your driving skills and you're tuning your setup skills. Who knows? You want to be a part of it, get a hold of me. Please, let me know, and we'll get on this right away. On with the vlog. Very soft snow, folks. If I give her throttle, she sinks. See? Nice and gentle. Across some summit tracks. More trenches. Head down right here. Looks like a good spot. We got a bit of a problem, don't we? Yeah, I'd say so. We'll give it one more shot, get it up the hill as far as we can get it. That's gonna have to do. Guess what time it is. For lack of anything better to tie off to, hopefully my winch line's gonna be long enough. We're not going up here, we're just going up here. Think that'll be strong enough. Alright, let's let some winch cable out. I've already got that all set. Undo my hook. And no idea of how I can tell how much cable I got on there. Guess I'll know when it starts to go in the opposite direction. That's gotta be near the end. Yep. That's it. That's the full winch cable right there. So we're just gonna clip onto this edge of the shovel. Reverse us some polarity. Get my transmitter so I can help. Away we go. Very carefully, not trying to let it spin and sink in. But as much as I can assist with the tires. Just about there. Ta-da! There you go. Now you guys think we should winch back down the hill? I think so. Just because we can, right? Right! Let us out some cable. I'm sure I didn't need the winch to get back down the hill, right? There you go. A successful winching. And now we'll just unhook. Reverse polarity again. You know, I may need a winch controller, but I can do. That's just all you can do, really. It's just make do with what you got. I've said that many, many times throughout the course of making my videos. And it's oh so true, guys. Not everybody's going to have access to the same thing as the next guy, including funds to get all the fun toys. So, you admire from a distance, you take note, and you work with what you got. Ooh, that was a little too much. That's good enough. Alright, let's get back to trailing. Well, front yarding. neighbors know me, so they know I'm weird. It's okay. Big bump at the bottom. No problem. Okay, last hill climb, and then I think we'll have had enough coal for now. Not for the evening, but for now. Softer stuff there. I don't know if we're gonna make it up there, but I'm certainly gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I think we're sinking. Okay, well let's just back down the hill because it looks like we meant to do it, and then we'll head on home. Okay, last shot, I promise folks, and then I'm going inside because my fingers are getting numb. But this terrain, this was too gnarly to not film. Kind of reminds me of those photos of the Martian ice caps, the poles. All that dirty, dirty looking snow they got up there. Yes, there is actually snow on the Martian surface. Oh, this same position I got into last time. I will get this. Ah, first try. I wish. Very carefully, not letting that weight tip over on me. Woohoo! Wasn't that interesting? Just trying to roll over. Okay, now we can go home. Got some cleanup and some unhooking to do, and I'm just gonna wait for this fog to go away. And of course, you guys know I'm always working away at something. Clamps just I'm gluing a couple of these together to make them longer, but I don't think I'm gonna have quite enough to do the rope bridge I was aiming to do. That's still quite a bit. And they're going to be a little bit spaced further apart, so the length of this thing's going to probably be about, I don't know, a few inches longer than what you're seeing here in front of me. I would like it long enough to go clear from one side of the room to the other side of the room, and then when I'm done with it I can just roll it up, bring it out to wherever we're making the next big course, and have a nice suspension rope bridge. I've never made one before, so in the video I shall keep you, not just this video, but upcoming future videos, I'll keep you posted on that. Hopefully it turns out good. As far as tonight goes, I think I'm just about done with the vlog for the day. It's just not much else going on. So on that note, I just want to remind everybody that I am still trying to push to get the channel a bit larger. I'm not trying to grow the channel huge or nothing overnight. But constant growth is constant progress, so please keep those shares happening. I know when you guys are doing the shares, well, one, I get the notifications, but two, I see that growth in the channel. We get the new subscribers, the view count goes up a little bit higher. I'm going to cover all that stuff that has to do with YouTube analytics in another video. I just haven't thought of a good way to do it yet. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys. So again, thanks for watching. I want you guys to think positive, stay positive, so that you can keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you here in tomorrow's vlog. Good night. Vlog over.